Paul, you know that in the podcast, you're going to help me with something, right? Here's how it works.
Okay. I do know now.
We have 2 visitor centers.
Yes.
People call us, they text us, they email us, they direct message us on social media, they telegraph us, and you're going to help me in a segment we call We Get Questions. Here we go.
Okay.
Actual questions we got this week.
Okay.
Here we go.
And then they texted them to you.
Yeah. Or they emailed
or
them.
Emailed them
or
got them in person at all?
Yeah, in person.
Yeah, okay.
People do text us. If you text us right now, 707-996-1090,
Okay.
We'll get it.
And get back to us at some point.
Jose better respond right away.
We have texting too.
It's great and terrible.
I know, because you have to, operators are standing by.
I know. So, but yeah, they can do it. Okay, here's what we got.
Okay.
Hi. What local flower farms have good prices for flowers like the colors orange, fuchsia, and yellow for our June wedding? Ranunculus, marigolds, billy balls, and wildflowers, just not roses. So looking for a local source of flowers.
Local source.
Yeah,
But
local
it
flower
needs to
farms.
be retail or it could be wholesale.
I wonder if they're planning a wedding. I bet you if it's wholesale, the wedding planner could probably access them.
Right.
Or their venue could probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know where I'd go.
Where?
I'd go to Ann Appleman.
Really?
Oh, yeah. In a heartbeat. She's supposed to be in Kentucky with her right now.
Really?
And her husband.
Really?
And my wife. So, yeah. We're flower shopping in Louisville.
So she grows flowers.
Well, no, she sources them.
She sources them.
Yeah. So locally sourced or grown?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's a really good question.
Yeah, I think.
Don't they? Well, roses up at Annandale. I don't know if they still do those though. But roses or no?
You're not suggesting they go to a winery and steal their roses.
I didn't say that, did I?
Okay, you said it. I don't know if you're talking about Annandale.
But I would that'd be a great dare though. It's like, where'd you get all the flowers?
Corbell.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a maze.
Just not in Sonoma Valley.
They're right up there in the front by the
That's
parking
right.
lot.
Anything past Pythian Road and west.
You can take all you want.
Take all you want.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
Oak Hill Farm.
Oh, Oak Hill. Duh.
They grow a lot of flowers.
I was thinking botanical, but that's Oak Hill. Yeah.
Yeah. A botanical garden does have flowers. Don't take those flowers.
No.
Because that's actually a museum.
Well, that's where we get there. That used to be called Quarry Hill Vineyard.
That's right.
And that's where a cab comes from.
Right there?
Right there.
On the driveway when I'm pulling
The driveway right there. That's all.
I did not know that.
We get probably like 90% of it.
Oh, okay. That's okay, a lot of people think that's
So we're told.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So you can of course go there. There's also a couple other flower farms in town. What I would do if I were them is actually just go to the Friday farmers market.
Sure.
Because a lot of those farmers also grow flowers seasonally, and you can ask them, will you have these things?
Yeah.
And ranunculus, marigolds. I don't know what billy balls are, but yeah, but sounds.
Wasn't that a book? Billy Ball?
No, that was the
Billy
Oakland
Bean.
A's. It's the Oakland A's.
Right. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can we just have a moment of silence for the Oakland A's? Yeah.
Good luck in Sacramento. It is spring training, by the way.
It is. Pitchers. Oh, no, it's not even beyond pitchers and catchers, right?
I think the first game tomorrow, or the
Oh, really?
Maybe the Yankees kicked it off yesterday or
Let's not
something.
talk about them.
I know.
Look, first I was doing a moment of silence for the A's, and then you brought up the Yankees.
Yeah.
Why don't you just keep kicking?
Yeah, just
go for it.
another shovelful of dirt on the grave there.
All right, here's another question we got. A man walked in, elderly gentleman,
Okay.
a local man, and he says, "Can you tell me where the auto body shops are?"
Oh yeah, auto body shops. Well, yeah, you've got the OG of auto body shops down off of Broadway, just down past San Giacomo, Daniele's, which is they're great. I don't know who runs it anymore.
I don't know.
I think, but they're
Right.
they're great, amazing people. And then you've got the guys over here by Jolly Washer, the 76 stations at G&G.
Oh, is G&G out here? I think.
Yeah, because they took that from.
That's right. Right before Safeway.
It was a guy there doing mufflers, and I forget Dave's Muffler Shop was what it was. They're over there.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure there's quite a few people that are banging and bending fenders
right.
in their backyard somewhere.
Just wait until you hear on a Saturday if the music is on and a guy. Yeah. It's right. This guy was really funny because he came into the visitor center and asked us about auto body shops. We thought we're going to answer that question. And we did.
You did.
And there's also a place in Glen Ellen. I think we'll do it. So, if you...
Well, they need one out there.
They certainly do.
Yeah, there are a lot of things to bump into.
All the oak trees up there.
Yep.
Another question we got. people are always interested in our history and the different cultural groups that have come here.
Sure.
And they wrote us. They said, I see that there was a Hungarian count named Agoston Harasthazy in Sonoma in the 1850s. Do people still speak Hungarian in Sonoma?
I haven't heard it. But
Right. But
I mean, his direct descendant lives here in Sonoma.
that's true. There are still Harasthi people here.
Yeah, Val
Yeah,
Harasthazy.
yeah, yeah. So
Do you know that? Do you know who Val Harasthazy is?
I know the name.
Okay, so, well,
No.
he grew up here,
Yeah.
been in the wine business.
There's somebody else with that last name in the wine business that
So
they're in our email list.
Val's first name, Val is short for Vallejo.
Oh,
He's a descendant of both.
it's a double.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's all I know.
That's all you know.
Yeah, but that's a lot.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think Val or Vallejo speaks Hungarian with a Spanish accent?
I would venture to say that he probably does speak Hungarian. No, I'm not kidding.
I don't know. I
No,
don't
his
know
wife
people.
Vicky and we used to,
Really?
Vicky used to work at the corner store and
Really?
and then we were neighbors and
Okay.
so yeah.
Did you ever have like paprika smell coming over the fence? So maybe you never know.
God, are you in my head?
You never
I got
know.
a story for you. We'll tell you
gosh,
offline.
but
But
Hungarian. They have good
no,
wine.
we see Val during harvest.
Okay.
He's still out
Okay.
doing stuff in
Good.
the
So
wine
maybe-
business. He's
so
got
we'll find Val.
He's got a wine label called Solus Sto, which I
Okay.
think is Hungarian.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
And then, so on top of that, I think we've got a sister city relationship with Hungary. With a well,
Makes
I
sense.
understand that Hungary is a country.
I mean, what's the city? Do we know the city?
We do.
Okay.
But we don't know it now.
Right.
But it is a wine region in Hungary.
Makes
and
sense.
I'm just going to.
Well, just like
Look blankly to the sky.
what's
sculpture?
the Italian
Oh my
sister
gosh.
city?
Yeah,
Is it,
we have a lot of sister
Greve,
cities in Sonoma.
Greve,
Have you been there?
Greve and Chianti. I have been to Greve.
Was it good?
Greve is in Chianti. They call it Greve
Oh.
in Chianti. It's.
Did they recognize you? Or they're like, hey, aren't you from our sister city?
I didn't really announce myself. I didn't feel like I was that big of a deal. I didn't feel like I was.
But they were probably like,
No, it was with
how
the
come
kids.
no one from Sonoma
like,
visits?
hey, this is Sonoma sister city. Boom.
Tokai Hungary. Tokaj. Tokaj or Tokaj or whatever. Tokai, yeah. So that's they have wine there too.
They do.
Yeah. So to answer this person, there's probably a guy here who speaks Hungarian, we suspect.
I would say he'd be able to
I'm going to bring him in.
bust out a sentence
Next,
or two.
next time someone comes in
should.
here and they're speaking Magyar,
should.
go talk to him. Okay, thank you.
Or go get the count from Buena Vista.
That's right.
Maybe he could spitball
Just do it.
a little Hungarian.
Here's the final question we got, and this is appropriate. When is the mustard going to bloom in the vineyards? We want to get good photos.
Okay.
What date do we do that again? What date is that mustard vineyard?
I haven't really. I kind of drive by the vineyards right now with my hand over my eyes. Is that? It's got to be coming.
It's coming soon.
It's coming soon, especially with this weather. I would say middle of March.
Middle of March. So we're going Ides of March. We're going
Yeah.
with. So actually, just as Sonoma Sips is wrapping up, you
Yeah.
can see the beautiful vineyards will be full of mustard.
Yep.
Because usually mustard predates right before bud break. It kind of happens right around that time.
I would say that with this weather, we're seeing some swelling
Yep.
already.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, which is good. That's the beginning of the vintage.
Yeah, it
And
is.
And all the wine growers, their eyes start twitching. It's like pruning.
I got an email today from a grower like, "Hey, what do you think your appetite for grapes are in 25?"
And you're like, I'll take it all. And it goes, good, 30% more.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's a buyer's market right
It is. So if you're looking to start a winery, don't. But
but you can get it. You can get some deals out there like you wouldn't imagine. You're just gonna be stuck with those deals.
or what you can do is just join the Highway 12 Wine Club.
Yeah, just kind of have someone do it for you, right?
I think it's smarter
You know,
to do it. That's the
yeah,
way to
just hire for fun.
Paul, you
Yes,
answered,
sir.
you answered all the questions.
I did.
That was easy.
Okay.
You brought enormous glasses for Sauvignon
I
Blanc.
did,
That was ridiculous.
Sorry.